You this morning, a local group working on keeping teens involved, out of trouble, and always doing well is hoping that you'll join their effort. This is a call to action on this Good News Friday. We're joined by Yuri Smith, who is the president and CEO of the group, the best group around, called Youth to Greatness. Yuri, good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
How are you today?
Man, I am blessed. I'm excited. We have an amazing event today. We have the Melanin May pre-party tonight at the AMP from 6 to 10 o'clock, featuring the amazing Elena Renee and Be On It band. And we're just excited about a great weekend.
Tell people about the group that may not know what we see all the time, which is your group does a lot of the chess games and helps young people really get connected in a really smart and innovative way. Tell us about that program.
Yes, sir. So Indies Inner City Chess Club was founded several years ago as an educator. I was an educator for 15 years. And I started Indies Inner City Chess Club to help young people learn the crucial critical thinking skills that will help them learn from every decision that they make, whether good or bad, right? We may not agree with all the decisions. And from doing that work, we learned that there's so many resources that people aren't connected to. So Y2G was founded from that. And so Youth to Greatness Incorporated is designed to connect underserved, underrepresented communities, whether that be people, businesses, schools, to resources. And so that's how we came up with Grub Grooves and Games. Grub Grooves and Games allows us to have an amazing event to promote the amazing food vendors at the AMP at 16 Tech, because that's in the Y2G community, the Riverside neighborhood. And so we have these events where we allow people to come in, have a nice time. We allow business vendors to set up, but we also have a nice themed event. And so this concert will allow us to promote those businesses and also raise funds for Y2G to continue the amazing work we do in the community.
And what is the need? We often talk about, right, we're seeing the numbers across our city. We're seeing many more youth involved in things that we don't want them to be involved in. And we see you and many others like yourself really trying to get youth on that right track. So from your perspective, from your window, what is the current situation? Are we at a critical stage? How many more of your programs do we need across central Indiana?
No, that's a great question. I believe that from my educational standpoint, using my critical thinking skills from chess, I think one of the major issues is that we have a lot of people who are making decisions based off of emotion, how they feel. And we created Indies Inner City Chess Club and Youth to Greatness to get more people to make decisions using logic. All right, weighing the pros and cons. That way, even if things does not go the way you want to, you consider it as a possibility before you made the decision. But most importantly, in education, you learn that that's where the growth comes in at, right? You identify, why did I make this decision? And then you understand, okay, this is how I can improve next time and grow from it. And we believe that with Youth to Greatness Incorporated, getting young people active, getting them to believe in their community, but also compensating them, right? We want young people to be a part of the process, but we also want them to start benefiting from it so that they don't find negative ways to find resources.
Yuri, we love what you're doing. Give us one more time. What are we doing tonight? What is the call to action? Where am I going, and what am I going to get?
Yes, sir. So tonight, from 6 to 10 o'clock, we're at the AMP off of Waterway, 1220 Waterway Boulevard. And you can go to Y2G Indy to get your tickets. But we have The Taste featuring Elena Renee and the Be On It band. And come on out, have a nice time. Every ticket will get you a taco, a Oreo from Pumpkin Pies, and a scoop of ice cream. We want you to have a nice time.
Listen, President Smith, thank you so much. Support Youth to Greatness. Support all local groups that are doing great things in our city. Mr. President, have a great weekend. It is good news when we see the great work that you're doing, sir. We thank you. Have a good weekend.